On Saturday, April 5th, 2025, millions of us across America are going to march in protest of the Trump administration. Please, please, please join us. Please share this video with as many people in America as you possibly can. You guys, we're running out of time. Trump is moving so fast and he's winning. We have to fight back. It's our last chance to ensure our democracy. Go to www.handsoff2025.com. www.handsoff2025.com. Please share this video with as many people as possible. We have to show up on Saturday, April 5th. Thank you.
I know you're thinking about it, but don't do it, bitch. Get your black ass back in the motherfucking house and put that cake back in the motherfucking closet. We're not doing it. You're not gonna be on the front lines of any motherfucking movement, bitch. The only front line you're gonna be on is the motherfucking cha-cha line and the motherfucking cruise ship, bitch, because we're not gonna be at it. You heard what the fuck I said? Don't you fucking do it. Okay, let they ass sit in it so they can learn from it. I know you're thinking about being Captain motherfucking Saberho, but no motherfucking moho. No motherfucking mo. It is not our lesson to motherfucking learn. If they do not go through it, they will never learn from it. The problem is white people have been bailed out all their motherfucking life and never been held accountable for shit. They've been bailed out by their parents, bailed out by the motherfucking judge, bailed out by the motherfucking system. They have never been held accountable, which is why we are dealing with the shit that we're dealing with right now with this past election. Every motherfucking damn opportunity we gave them to build a community and join us to save democracy, they spat in our fucking face and told us we don't know what the fuck we're talking about because they think they know every fucking thing. Don't you take your black ass out there, because if you go out there on the front lines and someone throws a brick, your black ass will be shot in the fucking streets and you will die and you will be a martyr. And guess what? No lesson will be motherfucking learned because, again, black people have been called to the front of the fucking line to be the sacrificial fucking lamb for motherfuckers who will never learn a motherfucking lesson, who will never fucking do the same thing for us. You hear what I'm saying? So you sit your black ass in that motherfucking house. You sit your ass still until you know it's time to get the fuck up. Don't worry about it. It's instinctual. We will know when's the motherfucking time to act. But right now, rest.
Hi guys, welcome to yet another video. It's Dagire here. Thanks for clicking on this video. So it turns out that there is a match happening soon enough on 5th of April. And I've been seeing a lot of them people calling out everyone that, you know what, we voted for this person, but we are not happy with whatever that is doing to our country. And we need to come together as a whole. Like, we should not separate ourselves. You know, what this person is doing is causing a lot of mess to us as a people as a whole. So we should really come together and fight this person and like protest, because we are not happy at all. And my people, the number of black people I've seen who are like, you know what, whatever you do not get yourself outside of the house. Do not get yourself outside of your house. Whatever it is, we don't care about any march that is happening. We have done enough, guys. I've been talking about this like every day. My people are literally standing on ground, actually on their ground. Literally, they are not taking in any BS anymore. And I love the energy. Like, this is triggering a lot of emotions outside of these people. Like, they just can't stand how they are the ones crying, and black people are like, you know what, we've had enough. We are not going to go or do any much. Like, we are not going to go in the streets. And you know, the moment we do that, we know what is going to happen. They're going to like put a martial law. So we would rather be in the house. They put a martial law without us involved, because they are waiting for us to get on those streets. So it can get really dirty and violent. And that's the energy that black people need to have, like, globally. Like, this is amazing to see, actually. I love that we are not backing anymore, as people are used to seeing us like back. Like they always say, you know, black people talk a lot, but they don't do action. This is an action that these other groups of people have never thought of, that black people can actually do. But yeah, guys, listen to these videos, come back, and yeah, let me know your thoughts on it.
1 million people are going to march in the United States on April 5th. 1 million people. We actually might have more than 1 million people now. From the looks of things, we might hit 2 million people protesting on the 5th. We have expanded some of the locations. Just to be clear, we are still looking for protests in North Dakota, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Delaware. We have protests in Hawaii and a protest in Alaska so far. April 5th is going to be the big one. You know how you've been seeing millions of people protesting in Europe and other places? We are going to have millions of people protesting here in the United States.
So now 2 million people is going to be protesting on April 5th. First it was 1 million, now it's 2 million. And coincidentally, I just saw another video saying that on April 5th, TikTok was supposedly about to be banned again. What do they want? What is going on? If you look like me, if you are melanin rich, if you are a black American person, if you take your funky ass out in them streets and protest, you're going to be in for a rude awakening because something is up. They keep trying to get us to come out. I don't know what's happening, but I'm not going a motherfucking place and doing a motherfucking thing on April 5th, okay? I wish I would take my ass out and sign up to some .org.com and register to be out there. We done did enough of marching and we done been enough on the front lines. Don't go out there and get maimed and maced and powed. Don't do it. Sit down. Stay in the house. Stand down. The call to action is to do nothing. You better not take your ass out there on April 5th. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
I don't think white people voted for Trump. Hear me out. Hold on, before you leave. I know white people voted for Trump, but I don't think the number is as high as we're being told it is. Most of these protests that are happening are white people leading it. Majority of them are white people in these fucking protests. And it kind of validates something that I've been feeling for a while now. Like, even after Trump got elected, the shock on white people's face wasn't like, oh shit, I can't believe we did it. It was more of like, oh fuck, I can't believe we voted against him and it still didn't help. Like, it's as if they realize that they no longer have voting power. If that fucking makes sense. And I always thought that was weird because I was like, didn't all you motherfuckers vote for him? But I don't think they did. I don't think that all white people voted for Trump. And I know I sound like, you know, hope core. Like, I just have all this hope and faith in white people. I don't. But I'm just saying, something about this feels off. It's white people saying like, no, we don't want this motherfucker in office. These protests, like majority of the people protesting the inauguration, they are white. They are white. They're not black. They're not Hispanic. They're not Asian. It's white people mostly out in these streets saying like, we actually didn't vote for him. Like, I don't think y'all understand. The class consciousness we're reaching is because I really think what set it off for white people is them realizing that their vote didn't mean shit. Like, for the first time in history, their vote, in American history, their vote doesn't mean shit. I think they genuinely voted, a lot of white people, a lot more than we think, voted for Kamala. And the fact that it still didn't help is what made them say like, wait, hold the fuck up. But I'm white. Like, my vote is supposed to do something, you know?
Grand Rising fam. I hope everybody doing okay today. Listen up. Put your listening ears on. I don't know if y'all heard about April 5th. It's supposed to be a national marching day for all the mess that's going on in the world. Y'all hear me? That ain't got nothing to do with us. We ain't marching nowhere, okay? Get somewhere and sit down. Let whoever want to march. But we ain't doing it, okay? If you want to go outside and watch the festivities, go outside and watch the festivities. Light your barbecue pit up. Sit on your porch. Sit in your car. Don't go out there in them streets marching, because this march ain't for us. Martin Luther King marched enough, huh? Let them march. Y'all worried about what's going on? We tried to stop it. Y'all didn't want us to. So guess what? We are on break. Okay? April 5th, don't take your tail outside trying to prove a point. The point has already been proven. So now, let them do what they need to do and let the chips fall where they may. Watch your children. Make sure your kids in the house. Make sure that they safe. If they not home, put the GPS on so you can find them. Tell them to stay out of them people business. They ain't got nothing to do with you, ma'am, sir. April 5th is not about us. So let the marching begin, but we ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just coming on here to remind y'all. If you're going to forget, save this video and put it up in your little file and play it again. Stay home April 5th. We ain't marching for nobody. Okay? Mind the business that pay you and that don't pay you. All right. I said what I said. April 5th, we ain't doing nothing. We on super break on that time. All right, y'all.
I've been seeing a lot of like protests happening, with the women, with the teachers, with the doctors. A lot of people have been coming, especially them, coming on the streets and really like putting in their effort as they thought they should, which they actually have to. But I've not really been seeing a lot of like, chaos in the media or anything like really being talked about. But then it's like kind of weird as well that, people are planning a protest on 5th, and then it's the same day that kind of like the government is saying they're going to take like TikTok back like away again. And I love like people are like so done with this blackmail, these threats. And why is it that the day these people that are planning to do a riot, okay, not a riot, a protest, is when they also want to take away this app? What are they hiding? What are they trying to do? Why are they putting it on the same day that people, want to see change?
TikTok is set to be banned again on April 5th because ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, has not moved forward in negotiations with a prospective deal from buyers. Let's break down what this means. TikTok has less than 1 month until the US lifeline expires, but sources say there still haven't been negotiations between Chinese owner and prospective buyers. Why this matters? Time is running out. The state of play is that suitors are increasingly frustrated, and there have been several suitors who put bids forward to buy. There's also been lots of confusion as to who actually is in charge at the Trump administration of negotiations for the deal. It could be the Treasury, it could be Vice President, it could be anyone, but there's been no clarity on that. Beijing, meanwhile, continues to be publicly silent, as they've already told us they will not sell, or they're less inclined to sell with the algorithm, which then inherently makes TikTok useless. Everyone has ideas of how a deal can be constructed, but no confidence on how it needs to be structured. The silver lining of this is that April 5th is not really a deadline set in stone, because Trump had no legal authority to even block the ban and extend it by 75 days. So there's a scenario where the ban could be further extended. But as of now, that has not been set in stone. Although it will be easier for him to extend if there was a legal term sheet submitted stating that a buy was in process. There's also been a proposal from Senator Markey to push back the deadline for another 270 days, citing that the creator economy is so vast on there and small businesses use it, so we need to give them time to mitigate the loss. The intrigue is that Trump has publicly floated the idea of a U.S. sovereign wealth fund buying TikTok. Another possibility is that TikTok will be used as a bargaining chip with the U.S. with China, as we see how the war between China, America, Mexico, and Canada is playing out. The bottom line is that a tentative agreement could absolutely be signed within months, but the odds are that that's less possible as the days pass. We'll just have to stay tuned and see what happens. As we know, with this administration, anything is possible and nothing is plausible. So we'll see.
That's why I love that black people are like, you know what, there's something fishy going on. Like, just stay in your house, go do something else. If you don't have anything to do, sleep, watch your dog, go do something, or just close your house and sleep. But do not get out. This is really shady. Them people are doing the most. Not even like all of them as a people, but like their governments are really doing the most to trying to trigger and push a button to see people that look like me on the street, because they want to do something to them, because they want to see them triggered, they want to see them react, and it's not happening in their favor. It's their people that are facing it rough, like we've been saying. Yeah, that is how it's supposed to be. Like, it's the same person that looks like them that is in power and doing whatever that is doing to trigger them. And so they should be the ones to be going out of their way to be on the front line, because enough of the blood of black people being shed. Like, enough is enough. It's been a long freaking time, and it's like global. Even when it comes to the continent, yes, we are ruled by majority black people, and I accept. But if you look into it, right, it's like they are always involved. They are always involved, and we are shedding a lot of blood because they are still involved. They always want to be involved. So seeing that they cannot actually function without triggering black people is insane. And the fact that my people are not reacting and it's triggering them, even more insane. You can't make that up. You really cannot make that up. I just love the energy that black people are giving out. And I think also why they want to take out this app again, or they threaten to take this TikTok app away from, their country of the US as they feel entitled. It's because like it's bringing a lot of people together with the communication, like the way black people like, you know what, don't get out of your house. Of course, if you see your people are not willing to go out and do anything, you're going to stay in the house. Like they do not want to see that. They see this unity that black people are actually having that they've never seen before. Like how? Why is it that these people are not coming out? Like, are you guys not even triggered at all? Is nothing hurting you guys? Like, let's say with the prices, with these things that are going on, are you guys just comfortable?
The Trump administration and all his stupid shit not affecting black people also, of course it's affecting us. We told y'all it was going to affect us back during the election. We told y'all what was going to happen. We told y'all they were going to roll back everything possible to get back to the civil rights. But in order to get to us, they have to go through every minority. Every minority that we fought for, they're going to have to go through y'all. And white women. Y'all benefit from everything that black people fought for. So we're going to watch y'all suffer. We're going to watch them come after y'all first. We already know what's coming. We're okay with segregation. We know segregation was bad, but eventually it got better. And we're not our ancestors, but we are our ancestors. So they can try that stupid shit this time. They won't make it. It won't be good for them. Why do you think they're trying to get black men out the military? There's Cop City in every urban area in this country. And it's not to protect everybody. It's to counter urban warfare, black people. So we're not going to get on those streets and give them a reason to attack us. They're not going to declare martial law off of us. Y'all need to handle y'all business. We ain't got shit to do with that. We are not going to be y'all protection barrier. Y'all look for us to fight, especially black women, every time. And we're tired. We're tired of telling y'all what's going to happen and y'all not listening. And then when shit falls to pieces, y'all still looking at us to save y'all. No, we're not saving nobody. We're going to watch, we're going to stand by, and we're going to protect ourselves. I wish y'all good luck out there in the streets.
Black people have been used to this pain and like continuing to tolerate this pain that at this point in time, they are just done with fighting, literally. And especially in a time where they are not the only ones that are suffering, wow, they need some grace. And for a group of people, especially these that have always been just given like most of the things on a silver plate, now realizing like, hey, wait a minute, now we are not even like favored because of how we look like. It's like even our own people that are rich are the ones that are taking advantage of us because they do not care about us. They do not care about me as a pan person. Like if I'm not in that class of theirs, I'm literally nothing. They're just starting to realize it. And I just love seeing that. Not like I'm happy about it, but hey, I mean, they kind of deserve it because they voted for it. They actually voted for it. So when I say that my people don't want to go on the streets, it makes sense. And please stay in the house. Keep your dollars like you've seen. Keep your money in your pockets. Keep your money in your community. Keep your money to yourself and see how these other companies, or we've been seeing how these other companies have been crying because the biggest spenders, who are us, black people, are not giving any dime anymore. Them coming out and they want to do a march on 5th, yes, they should do it, but they should leave black people out of it and go on the front line and fight for the freedom that they see fit for their country. That's the only way. That's the only solution. Otherwise, no energy, no blood is being shed to my people. I love that. I love seeing that. But yeah, guys, that is it for me in the video. You've seen what people had to say about this. What do you think is going to happen? Is TikTok going again? Do you even care anymore if it stays or goes? I mean, what difference does it make? People are still not going to go on the streets, especially black people, to protest for anything. They did their part when they voted for what they voted for, and they were betrayed by these other groups of people that thought they were doing better, but they chose otherwise, and it's in their face. Guys, that is it for me, the video. Let me know what you think about this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I am almost Faustin, guys. I'll see you in another video. Bye.